the Declaration of Assembly. When a government of the people ceases to serve the people and instead operates as a cartel to protect the wealth of a ruling oligarchy, it is the natural and constitutional right of the citizens to reclaim their sovereign authority. We hold these mathematical truths to be self-evident that the wealth of this nation is generated entirely by the labor of its working class, that governments are instituted to protect the life, liberty, and property of the citizens, including the rights to the fruits of their own labor. And whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new structural foundations. For 50 years, the three branches of the United States government have abandoned their mandate. They have ceased to be the architects of the American future, choosing instead to act as property managers for corporate monopolies, Wall Street cartels, and special interests. The Constitution dictates that the power of the purse belongs to the people's house, but the house has been bought. The history of the modern political establishment is a history of repeated injuries, usurpations, and mathematical theft. To prove this, let the ledger be submitted to a candid world. They have abandoned their post, legislating for a mere fraction of the year, while the American working class labors 60 hours a week just to survive. They have weaponized our tax dollars to subsidize the poverty wages of billion-dollar corporations, forcing the working class to foot the bill for corporate greed. They have surrendered our neighborhoods to private equity firms, turning the American dream of home ownership into a permanent renter's trap. They have authorized predatory usury, allowing financial institutions to bleed the working class dry with exorbitant interest rates while borrowing from the Federal Reserve at a fraction of the cost. They have bankrupted the next generation, leveraging our labor to build a $39 trillion deficit while maintaining $1.5 billion annually in taxpayer-funded allowances for themselves. They have manufactured the illusion of politics, utilizing hyperpartisan media and culture wars to keep the American people divided, ensuring we fight each other so we never unite and audit their theft. A political establishment whose character is marked by such profound corruption is unfit to govern a free people. We can no longer wait for the architects of our decline to suddenly draft our salvation. Therefore, we, the sovereign citizens of the United States, invoke the ultimate constitutional authority. We hereby establish the Veto-Proof Assembly. We reject the manufactured division of partisan politics. We declare that it requires 160 plus million Americans, a 2/3 veto-proof supermajority, to bypass the corrupted branches of government and dictate new terms. Through the open source drafting table, we the people will write the legislation they refuse to write. We will cap their usury, we will break the monopolies, we will protect the American ladder, and we will ratify the bills and take them to Washington, not take them to Washington as requests, but as ultimatums. We are taking the drafting pen back. We are opening the ledger. The assembly is now in session.